Hey guys, Ninjago Theory Channel here. So for those of you who have started watching Ninjago after the pilot season and have not yet seen the pilot season is Ninjago's very first official season that introduces us to the golden weapons of Spinjitzu, the ninja, and most notably in this video, the skeleton army, and in particular, their evil skulking general, who is the second in command of the army, and Lord Garmadon's right-hand man throughout the first few episodes. Samukai. So when I first saw this season, I was shocked to see the amount of fans in the Ninjago community that disliked the ninja's first adversary, which is why I have taken the time to make this video. In my opinion, Samukai is a really great villain, and definitely one of the most underrated villains in Ninjago's big evils. So without further ado, I will be explaining the 3 key reasons why I think Samukai is actually a great villain for the ninja to face. So without further ado, let's get started. Firstly, I think it goes without saying that Samukai definitely has a really cool appearance with his 4 arms, and the 4 daggers he wields against the ninja, and oftentimes I think people forget how formidable of a foe Samukai really was for the ninja, and for Sensei Wu when the series first began. Samukai not only managed to disarm and defeat a young and hot-headed Kai in the first episode that aired, but he also managed to hold his own against Sensei Wu, which in its own is no easy feat. Oftentimes, after many of the more powerful villains of the series, I think people often minimize how much of a threat Samukai actually was for the ninja in their younger years. After all, he had managed to not only trap all 3 ninja and steal the golden weapons of Spinjitzu, but he also managed to defeat Sensei Wu with the weapons and challenge Lord Garmadon with them. Samukai's arrogance, however, got the best of him, and the power of the golden weapons proved to be too much for even the notorious Samukai to behold, which brings me to my next point. Secondly, Samukai is a great villain because of his insanity and his motivation to outdo himself. Throughout the series, we have seen many ambitious villains with ambitious plans on their hands. However, Samukai proved to be a villain who would go to insane measures to achieve his ultimate goal of controlling power. Think about it. Part of what made him so dangerous for the ninja was not just his physical strength, but also his insanity. He was willing to do anything and everything to defeat the ninja, and therefore proved to be a challenge for the ninja to behold, since they could never predict his next move. Samukai was not afraid of casualties in his plans, and therefore he proved very hard to defeat for the ninja. In the end, it was only his greed that managed to outdo him, and his life's mission for power. Thirdly, Samukai had interesting relationships with the ninja and with Lord Garmadon himself. With Garmadon, Samukai was serving a man he had always despised. He served him nevertheless, however, in order to gain power to eventually betray him. This made for a dynamic game of cat and mouse between the two, since you could never tell what either of their next moves would entail. Unpredictability made Samukai a worthy adversary to the ninja, and even to an extent to the more intelligent Garmadon. Samukai also had a bone to grind with Wu, whom he wanted to eliminate ever since he thwarted Samukai's earlier attacks on Ninjago, which made a competitive and intriguing relationship between the two of them. However, the interesting relationships do not end there. Samukai also had a dark relationship with Zane, whom particularly disliked the latter after he discovered that Samukai had been the one who had captured and imprisoned his father to build weapons for the skeleton army, guarded on a faraway tower with a Leviathan to keep him captive. Samukai also fostered a competitive relationship with Kai after he had captured Kai's sister Nia. Samukai, after all, had been one of the primary reasons for making Kai want to become a ninja and fight off the skeleton army, after his sister Nia was captured and imprisoned by Lord Garmadon. Which brings me to my final point. Samukai proved to be a great villain since he did not just have one compelling relationship with a ninja. He had compelling relationships with almost all the ninja and all of the characters, which had made him a foe to behold in Ninjago's history. This is why I believe Samukai is a great villain, because he challenges our heroes to change their ways and fight for what is right. Samukai changed Kai's motivation to become a ninja. Samukai changed Zane's relationship with his father, and most importantly, Samukai forced Sensei Wu to set the past relationship with his brother aside and to face the brother he once loved, once again in a battle over the fate of Ninjago. So anyways, guys, That's my take on why I personally love Samukai as an antagonist to the ninja, and see him as a great villain in Ninjago's history. So let me know whether or not you agree with me, and whether you love Samukai as a villain as much as I do in the comment section below. And until next time, guys.